Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow now. Let's get started. Adam Pearce was left furious on WWE Raw, and he sent Nick Aldis a warning during the show after a star's horrible actions almost ended Jey Uso's career. The stars were there on Raw and interrupted two others, attacking them and trying to leave them injured and unable to move. On Raw this week, Jimmy Uso was supposed to be there to talk with and greet Jey Uso. The two stars reunited last week, and this week they opened Raw and talked about what was next for them. They didn't get too far into fixing their broken relationship, though, as they were interrupted by the forces that had brought them together in the first place. The Bloodline, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu emerged, and they went for Jimmy and Jey Uso immediately. They tied Jimmy up in the ropes after attacking him and then put a chair around Jey's neck. They were looking to break his neck with a hip attack from Jacob Fatu, but he was able to get the chair away and launched it at him. The two then started hitting super kicks and sent the Bloodline retreating. Backstage, Adam Pearce blamed Nick Aldis for the issue, saying that the Bloodline were not supposed to be there, and he had to control his roster going forward. He shouted at him over the phone, clearly very furious. On the latest episode of WWE Raw, tensions between Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis reached a boiling point after a shocking incident involving Jey Uso. A WWE star, seemingly on orders, launched a brutal attack on Jey Uso that left fans questioning whether his career was in jeopardy. Following the assault, Pearce publicly blamed Aldis, his SmackDown counterpart, for the chaos and sent a stern warning about future actions. The night's most alarming moment occurred when Jey Uso, one half of the famed Usos and a prominent Raw superstar, was ambushed. The attacker, believed to be acting under instructions from a higher power, targeted Jey's surgically repaired shoulder and left him writhing in pain. The vicious assault prompted speculation that the ongoing rivalry between Raw and SmackDown management had escalated to dangerous levels. Jey Uso's status remains uncertain, but medical staff provided an update, hinting at potential weeks off television to recover. Adam Pearce, visibly enraged, addressed the incident backstage. In a fiery promo, he directly accused Nick Aldis of orchestrating the attack. Pearce suggested that Aldis, who has been critical of Raw's handling of talents since taking over SmackDown, was attempting to destabilize the Red brand by targeting one of its top stars. "You want to play dirty, Nick? Be my guest," Pearce said. "But if you think for a second that Raw won't strike back harder, you're in for a rude awakening. Jey Uso is part of my roster, and no one touches my talent without consequences." Pearce hinted that the retaliation would not only be swift, but also personal, leaving fans speculating about potential inter-brand confrontations in the coming weeks. Though Aldis wasn't present on Raw, he quickly took to social media to respond. Aldis dismissed Pearce's accusations as desperate deflections and called Pearce's leadership a joke. He further implied that Raw's issues stem from internal disarray, not SmackDown's interference. Adam Pearce should focus on managing his own house instead of pointing fingers. If Raw can't protect its stars, that's on him, not SmackDown, Aldis tweeted. This war of words only fueled speculation that the attack on Jey Uso was part of a larger SmackDown plot. Fans have noted Aldis's history of playing mind games, and this could mark the beginning of a power struggle between the two brands. The attack on Jey Uso has added another layer to the ongoing Raw versus SmackDown feud. Adam Pearce's warning suggests that Raw will retaliate in kind, potentially setting the stage for inter-brand showdowns leading up to. The incident also raises questions about Nick Aldis's role. Was he truly behind the attack, or is Pearce's anger clouding his judgment? Meanwhile, the injured Jey Uso's future on Raw hangs in the balance. Fans are eager to see whether Pearce will make good on his promise to protect his roster, or if Aldis's alleged plans will continue to undermine Raw's stability. As the rivalry heats up, the WWE Universe braces for an explosive confrontation between these two managers and their respective rosters.